I still don't really have too much. I have a few things knocking around in my head that I want to try. There's still the numeric core stuff that I have to keep in mind. I saw some people say I was apparently pretty close to the basement thing. So maybe we'll go look into that some more as well. And then we also got a new room last time. So we got all that done. No, I don't think I'm escaping this time. There's still way too much to do, but we'll try our best. I have a little bit more hope today because I'm generally in a better mental right now. Oh yeah, I have been wanting to draft the study. This is one of the things that I mentioned earlier that was kind of knocking around in my head. Because, wait, is the study what I'm thinking of? Or something? Am I thinking of the study or something else? It's the place that, no, I'm thinking of the drafting studio, I think. There was like a little note in the drafting studio that, or no, not a little note, but like a little, like draft paper thing. Wait, what is this? There's a little draft paper thing in the studio that has like a little mini safe on it. What is this? Huh? What in the 9? Is this a secret? Is this a secret thing? Wait a minute. No, it's not a handle. It's like an arrow, and it's pointing at something specific. It looks like the little things you draw to measure your height. I mean, we've already gotten the safe in here. But did I use that before? Sturdy, study, that's just talking about that. This is just talking about all that stuff. Because I realize I haven't been in the study that much. So I thought coming back here would be useful. I was getting this in the drafting room mixed up quite a bit. What is this? 6.5. Does this tell me anything? No, this is a different room. Table. Wait. No, no. No. If you line this up with this, follow the line. Wait, it does connect right there. It's pointing up towards that. Do I... No, there's no way that's it. That's I'm getting too weird. I'm getting too weird if I'm thinking this lines up with this line right here. No, no way. I mean, we can line it up with a lot of the lines, frankly. It doesn't technically have to be that one. So no, that's not it. That's not it. I was thinking for a second though, I was like, wait a second. And then it goes around, and then it comes here, and bam, it goes right up to the arrows pointing at it. Is there anything else to do with that? Is there a way to line this line up anywhere? I don't think so. Maybe there? I mean, it doesn't match the color. This is starting to feel like Tunic now. Line you up with something. Wait, this board. This board. This board is way... Look at this. This one is like... clearly important for something, right? Look at how much more like marked up it is than all the other ones. Am I crazy? God, I really am just gonna second guess everything now, aren't I? But look at how marked up this thing is. It looks like somebody just took a thing to it. Just took a pin to it, and we can kind of have this link up to that. It's pointing at... oh wait, no, it's pointing at that arrow, or that line. I can't really make it match that one anywhere, but... yeah, raw desk chair on floorboard. They don't have a desk mat. I'm thinking, is this where the squeaky boots from SpongeBob are buried? You remember when Mr. Krabs hid them here under the floorboards? But no. Where? What is going on with you? I'm gonna spend the entire stream just in this room. It's going to happen. Get ready. Look! That's even an ink blot! This feels like an ink blot where you were clearly like drawing here, and then that's where you pulled the pen away and left it to sit because there's a straight up line connecting to it. This has got to be something. I mean, there's ink blots over here and stuff, but there's not a direct line drawn to it. Do I need to come back here with a shovel? Is that what it wants? There's still this thing where it was like going up and down at one point, and I thought that was something. Wait, that might actually be something. Have I done anything with this before? Because this thing moves, and there's very specific squares lit up and not lit up. That feels important. I wanted to say I've done this before. But... no, that needs to stay where it is. Keep you there. But how did I get this going? Like that? There we go. So this... okay. Wait, what was that? It just freaked out. Wait, what? This must be important for some sort of puzzle, and I don't think I've done anything with this before. Yeah. That's definitely important. Is it the same every single time, or... I actually don't know. Feels like it's the same every single time. But I'm frankly not sure. No, it is the same every single time. Okay. Let's make sure we mark that. I'm gonna turn it back now, but I have footage of it rolling. So if that does come up as something that's important at any point, because that was another one of those things that was in the back of my mind, but I never found anything to do with it at the time. So I never paid much attention to it, but now looking at it and how they're all different configurations, I'm like, it's probably useful for something. I have no idea what, but... no shovel. Hey, there it is. +5 each time you've drafted treasure trove. Alright, this is our first time going in here. Ooh? That's something? Hello. Okay, so just more and more money as I draft this more often. What is this? Trunk is locked. We'll open it. The green memos you find in this room will always be true. Okay. Neat. So I should draft this a bunch. It might have some useful stuff for me. Here's hoping. My god, I thought I saw text written on this. I'm seeing things now. That's the point we've hit. I wonder how much money I have in the chapel. Like, I feel like at this point, I must have a stupid amount of money in that chapel piggy bank, right? Dare I try it? I don't think I should without the freezer. I don't think I should without the freezer. If I had the freezer, I would just break the piggy bank in the chapel. But since I can't, like, preserve it for, like, a next run, because I'm, like... If I get it and it's not enough, then I just lose all that money. Which would suck. So, I think I'm gonna be careful and hold off. But we never ran into a shovel. Not a one. I'm gonna run back to the study, since we're going to be losing it soon. Just because I want to see... about that. I could just walk in and out of here and bank all my money. Let's just do that. Bank a few extra coins. I wonder if it has a max how much it can hold though. Because if it's like 99, then it's already holding max. But yeah, let's get back to the study and see if there's anything else to do in there. Because yeah, I'm not seeing anything else in here. I think it's just come back here with the shovel and dig here. Because this just feels very important to me. Like, that feels incredibly intentional. Maybe not, but there's something going on with this. I still don't exactly know what the point of it was. All I could see was that we were kind of lining up with this. These, like, markings on the ceiling. Otherwise, I have no idea what it wants me to gather from this. Alright, we end the day. I mean, we got the treasure trove again, but yeah, the game really doesn't want to give me a shovel. I've drafted so many green rooms, it wasn't in my commissary. I even have a, in the coat check, I have the hammer stored, so I can't get the hammer in the commissary. Oh, wait. Oh my god, I do have a shovel. Fuck me, I do have the shovel. When did I get the shovel? Fuck. I mean, I haven't needed to use it for anything besides that so far, but... Green memos in white boxes are always lies. I don't even remember picking up that shovel. I must have bought it from the shop. But there hasn't really been much I needed to dig up. So... we need to, let's go look at the map again. Just to see if there's anything interesting with the map. I meant to do this last time too, but I have a magnifying glass. So we can look at it in a little bit more detail. I don't remember if I did that last time or not. Tired of coughing, but I'm doing good. Oh, are you still not over your sickness? That sucks. I hope you feel better soon. I hope you're taking the medicine that your body needs, which in your case is probably reading a lot of like monster werewolf romance. So I hope you're doing that. I hope you're taking your medicine. Okay. So, is there anything that we can see here? Because we can see that buried floor plan. Oh! Oh, there it is. It's written there. It's just... wow, you just straight up can't see it? Yeah, it's just actually invisible unless you have the magnifying glass. Because it's not showing up here at all. It looks pretty big there. But that's not showing up at all. So it is actually just invisible. Just straight up invisible. I was biting my tongue so hard last stream. I appreciate it though. I appreciate it. I live for the finding out the solution moments, so. Yeah, people weren't joking. I really was close then, huh? What is the... So the angel thing must be something else. I was so caught up on that. But... Yeah. Yeah, I didn't really... Like, I didn't see a reason to put the magnifying glass, over in that spot because there was nothing showing up. I was just putting the magnifying glass where there was, like, text and stuff. But since that was just, like, straight up invisible unless you hovered over it, I struggled a bit. So wait, where... That was in the tunnel, right? So it was like... Was that like a weird curve or something? Where was that exactly? Shit. Was it this? Oh my god, I'm gonna have to... Oh god, oh god. Okay, so it was like straightforward here. There's like a little turn right here. I think I straight up... Yeah, I walked past the spot. Like, I think I walked over it. Lost and found. You found a secret floor plan. Would you like to permanently add this? Imagine saying no. Whenever you enter this room, you will lose one random inventory item. Cool. Okay. Neat. So, that's another one of those. So we're missing one floor plan now. As far as anything else goes, I don't really have much to go off of except... I mentioned when I was walking around the drafting room. I want to get that one again because it's been a bit since we've been in there. And that tiny safe that's in there just seems too weird to be, like, normal for me. But then also, there's clearly something still going on in the study. I think I need a shovel and the study drafted at the same time to dig under that floorboard that's all marked up. Hopefully that's it. Otherwise, I don't know. But like I said, maybe that arrow was used in a previous puzzle before. But no, it couldn't be because there's no way it was used in a previous puzzle because the previous puzzle was just put in the date into the safe based off of the chess pieces. I don't know. I don't know. There's so many like threads in this game to get mixed up. But that is, I think that means we're missing one floor plan, and we will have completed the directory. It's a shame we haven't had, like, a new Bomberman game or anything in a while. Oh, hey, there we go. Lost and found. 2 rare items. Whenever you enter this room, you'll lose 1 random inventory item. Okay. Let's hope it's not my magnifying glass. Sleeping mask, cool. Oh, a Morajai box. And an upgrade disc. Oh. And also a watering can. Interesting. Anything else useful? Oh my god, there's more of this. Wow, so I solved those things like... There's so many hints around the house. I just didn't have any of them. But I managed to solve it without it. At least. Yeah, we still have our shovel, luckily. Oh, it's, the pink one. So luckily, we already know how to do this. I just need to do it better than this. Let's see, they need to be like right there. This one needs to be here. 'Cause yeah, they just rotate the ones around them. But I need to get... Oh wait, that should work, right? No, not quite. Because you're screwed up. Ooh, this one's rough. Because... There we go. Got it. I mean, it's just an allowance token, but... It's something. It's something, and it's a new room. That's like one of the better red rooms, honestly. Disc. Which will make my experiment even more effective. I don't even know when you're lockpicking skills max out. Wait, I can upgrade the spare bedroom again? Haven't I already upgraded the spare bedroom? I have. This is like a second time we're upgrading it. Spare master bedroom? The next time you enter boudoir, +1 key for each bedroom in your house. Ooh. I mean, keys are still the issue a lot of the time, so I will take that. That's cool. That's the first one we've ever upgraded twice, I think. It is spare green room. Ah! My shovel! Oh, okay, wait. Yeah, so you lose something every time you walk in there. Oh, shit. Okay, that's way worse than I thought. I thought it was just the first time. I was not prepared for that. Oh, no. There's the study. Oh, but I don't have my shovel anymore. God damn it! You bastards! If I would have known that, I would have went from the foundation direction, but... Aw, you bastards. Okay, whatever. What's the servants' quarters got for us? What a bunch of assholes. Okay. The true treasure of the trove is not in the house. Huh. Are you talking it's kept in that weird place I could see from downstairs that's like under the thing? Color's the box though? It's a blue box. Sun box. But it said all of, I think the previous note said all of the notes that we find in these boxes in this room will always be true. Well, all the green notes will. I mean, I got the study again, but we don't have a damn shovel. And the run is over. Yeah, in classic fashion, I can't get the things I need. I was trying to get the drafting studio because I had an idea with the magnifying glass where with that miniature safe, maybe there's something you can see on it because you can inspect it. And the fact that the safe is in that room and it's a little mini one that you can inspect makes me think there's something going on with it. But I can't get the drafting studio, and the lost and found totally screwed me. Because I would have the shovel to use in the study right now if it wasn't for that. But I did freeze my assets, so I'm going to start this next day with a ton of gems and money. I'm doing it. I'm grabbing the study. This might kill this run, but I want to see. Can I dig here? I can't. I can't. It was nothing. It was nothing. I thought it was something. It's nothing. I do have a shovel. I do have a shovel. No! I was so sure I was cooking something there. Damn it. Damn it. This is a weird run right now because I accidentally got Draxus at the observatory, so I'm like, screw it, why don't we try to go for the, sweepstakes. So I grabbed this just cause. But, damn it, I really thought this was something. It clearly looks like somebody marked it up. Like, none of the other ones look like that marked up. I was so sure. Looked at everything in here. Are we sure there's, like, nothing in the notes or anything? Because this must be something. And commission on... Like, because we've seen stuff hidden in here before. There's no, like, weird font stuff going on with this. Need them produced in sets of 2. There's nothing with this. There's lines connecting this, which makes me think something to do with that. 2. Prepared for our plans to be set in motion. It's all lining up. I just learned. Several members of the museum guard. We suspect 2 or more pure opportunists. Wait, what is that? Oh my... Did I just never go all the way in this? I just never scrolled all the way through this? I guess I never... Maybe I saw this and I never actually added it? What the hell? I'm guessing I just didn't didn't scroll all the way through here. It still said next page, but I thought I must have seen end of letter, so I just was like, oh, that's everything, and then I walked away from it. I mean, cool, but also that still doesn't tell me what the hell is going on. This pisses me off so much. What are you? I guess I just laser focused on, like, one thing. Didn't solve a single realm. That's crazy. Alright, let's do this. Get in my money bag. God, I wish I could draft the showroom. We would be in such a good spot if I could. The previous box in this room contained a true statement. I'm gonna have to put all of these together in a folder so I can keep track, aren't I? I'll try to maybe to do that after stream. Its handwriting is weird, like another one of the weird ones that we found before too. The pool. It's gonna have to be... Nope. We're dead. Damn it! I have so much money! And our run died like this. Damn it, I just wanted the showroom. I had a prism key to potentially help get it and everything, but yeah, drawing Draxus early kind of screwed me there. Okay, we call it. I think I have time for a few more runs today. Yeah, I'll take that. Alright. Another visit to the treasure trove. At least it shouldn't be hard to get stupid amounts of money with the treasure trove now. Especially as often as I'm drafting it. 2 realms have the same color banner. Yeah. That is true, isn't it? Or is that not true? I don't think that is true. I didn't specifically write down all the things, so I don't think that's true. So maybe that one note that was in the reservoir that said, I think it said notes in white, green notes in white boxes are lies. Maybe that still holds true here? Run ended again, still didn't get the closed exhibit or the drafting studio. I would take either of them at this point. I was thinking maybe I could buy out the showroom, and I would be able to if I could make it back to the chapel. But I cannot. And I don't have a freezer, the ability to draft one or anything. I'm going to buy the moon pendant and silver spoon and ornate compass. Yeah, so if I just had 60 more gold, which I definitely have in the chapel, we would be able to buy that out. But unfortunately... Oh, wait. I do have the running shoes. If those kick in a few times... They are not kicking in a few times. There's no like... Wait, there's a bunch of fruit in here! Yes! We can! Oh, with the last step, too. With the last step. Okay, so now I don't even need to do that. I mean, I'll probably eat my dining room food anyway. But we don't even need to bother with that, because now... I can do this. Unfortunately, we don't have the gift shop, because I probably have enough money stored in the chapel that... I would be able to... What's the word? Buy blue tints as well. But let's do it. Break it. Keeper of Tides can only be broken once. Are you sure you want to break him now? God, why are you scaring me? It scares me so much. But this is more expensive than blue tints is, so... 210! Alright. This is enough. I also can, with this money, go gamble. And I will probably be doing that as well. Because there's a few interesting things you can win from the gambling. Because I do have that. So Emerald bracelet, Trophy of Wealth. Oh, you still need 100 to get it? Yeah, give me that shit. The Trophy of Wealth for buying out the showroom's entire stock, including this trophy. Trophies earned will be permanently added. Thank you. Now I have 50 gold to go do like one run at the casino on like the high roller table. Wager. Oh, I don't have 100. I could wager 50 and get an allowance token. Or I get nothing. Or I get nothing. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Okay, so call it a day. I mean, that's quite a few things that we have done now. I think I have another run in me. I really want to try and finish these few things that I have in my head. Unfortunately, the drafting studio is kind of rare. It's more likely to be called a campaign setting. Ah. We got it! We got it! Cool. The exhibit. We got it, we got it, we got it. There's a stupid Morajai box. We'll do that in a second. Crown? I want that. That's the crown of the Red Prince. Hello, what is this? Oh, this is the trophy for drafting all the rooms, yeah. The Explorer's Trophy. Trophies earned will be permanently added to the trophy room. Thank you, thank you. Amateur lockpick kit. Dearest children, the pieces are in place and all rigid cogs have been greased. I'm guessing that's referring to the guards. However, if our ambitious plans are to succeed, we must strike this Tuesday. The routine changing of guard personnel on the first of each month means the opportunity we have created for ourselves will likely never be so opportune. If we wait even one additional week, the window will be closed. On Tuesday, there will be 3 royal guards stationed at Learson Hall, 2 of which will be wearing black gloves in lieu of the traditional white. We would be wise to sacrifice almost everything to avoid the white-gloved guard, striking only when he takes a recess. The 2 black-gloved guards have been instructed to bind, blind, and gag themselves to spare us the precious extra minutes it would take your group to execute that task on their behalf. However, that also means that once we reach the exhibit, we will truly be on our own. May the black shores guide us, may the black skies shield us, may our fathers be proud of us. In arms, your faithful soldier, Faro. Okay, so we want to avoid the one wearing white gloves. Strike only when the white-gloved guard takes a recess. I'm guessing this is a puzzle, yeah? I mean, I can't even see what gloves you have. So what does this do? Oh, it spreads. Okay, that's what it does. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, yeah, no, it takes over the black spaces, because, yeah, we've done this before. What did yellow do? I can't remember what yellow did. Oh, this is a Finn Ares box, though. Yeah, so we need to move these here. Ah. Okay, this one was easy. Not too bad. That'll turn you black, turn you black, turn you black, turn you black. Boom, the entire thing is red. Alright, thanks to the allowance token. Okay, so how do I go about doing anything here? I wonder. Do you have to open all the security doors, maybe? Doors in this room are security locked. Painstakingly produced accurate reproduction of one of the so-called closed exhibits of the Finn Ares Royal Museum. Interesting. So yeah, we know about this from the notes. This is where they practiced it. The heist that we've seen stuff about, where they stole the Red Crown. Is there anything I can get from the shadows? No. I clearly want that item, but unfortunately, Simon refuses to step over these ropes. So there's got to be something I've got to do to solve this. And I'm not getting a lot from this as potentials to solve it. There's no next page on this, right? Not falling for that again? The only underlined word in here is this. It says there's gonna be 3. Striking only when he takes a recess. The 2 black-gloved guards have been instructed to bind, blind, and gag themselves to spare us the extra minutes it would take our group to execute that. Also means once we reach the exhibit, we will be on our own. May the black shores guide us. May the black skies shield us. May our fathers be proud of us. And these are the 2 guards that I'm guessing are wearing black gloves. They don't look like they're bound and gagged, so... And I can't appear to do anything with them. But I must want that, right? Can I walk past it if if I can't see them, they're not there. No. This is a weird one. I don't notice anything with the lights. There's nothing special about the columns, really. The paintings are, of course, just paintings. I can't do anything to these guards, and I can't see what color their hands are, so... that means nothing. There's like a bit of white on the back of this guard's head. I don't think that's important, though. They're just little standees. I'm going to make a hypothesis and guess that it's something to do with opening all the doors or coming in from different entrances, maybe? Treasure trove. Okay. Treasure trove again. It's a black one this time. I unfortunately spent all of my money at the shrine today because I was trying to get the high roller. So, no real chance of getting, whatchamacallit. Boxes marked with a moon always contain false statements. Okay. And this one's marked with a moon. Okay. So that's just false. So that's just not true. I guess is what that's is what that's saying. Slime life is better than non-slime life. I mean, it maybe, but it feels like it would be such a drag, you know? Okay. We're back. This run is basically dead, but I wanted to come back here while I've got it drafted and see if we can figure anything out. Obviously, the thing I think I want to do that I didn't do last time when I was kind of just fumbling around is look at the escape plan that we have in our notes to see if there's anything to do with that in relation to this. So, let's see. You drag because forget walking? Yeah. I mean, slimes can turn into whatever form they want, some of them, so that would be cool. You know? Okay, we need to go to my screenshots. Alright, and I need the picture. Here it is. Worst entry. Okay. I'm gonna make a timestamp for this. Put the display capture on for people. Alright, so here's what we have. White Pharaoh Marigolds. Okay, so that Pharaoh was one of the names listed. Manning. Decoy car. Ooh, closed exhibits is circled. As cool as this would be, it's too easy to track, literally. Both Learson Hall and the main concourse feature a number of, quote, closed exhibits which are reserved for an upper tier of elite patronage and are not currently open to the public for admission. Okay. Okay. White 124 roof access, forced entry. Here's my escape route, the getaway car. They marked out grand. Quietly hidden on the west end of the grounds, tucked away from the bustle of the guided museum. Learson Hall, the restored original home of Prince Learson, donated to the city of Fynn upon his death, now serves as the Royal Museum's beautiful West Annex. Staff, guards, security doors, closed exhibit. So this is the closed exhibit. That's the thing we're in right now, the replica. Which makes sense if they're trying to steal the crown. Guardhouse, what does this say? Oh no, did I need to take a magnifying glass down there? Museum, I can't see that zooming in. Enhance doesn't work like it does in 24. Enhance! The resolution stays the same. I can't see what that says. Shit, did I want to look at that with the... I mean, it's pointed towards the back end of the wall. Which we can't get to anyway, because this is roped off. So, do we have to... is it something like with the, what is it? The foundation, where you have to draft... Like, I have to draft something on the other side of this, and then maybe we can see something? I don't know. I wish I could see what this text says. But that's my only idea. Because there's not a lot of other ways. The only other thing I could think about is opening all the security doors, but I have no idea why that would solve it. It's not even a puzzle. Otherwise, all I can think of it is something to do with the guards. Like, we have to do something with the guards in some special way that solves this puzzle. But... I don't know. I don't know. There's a bunch of other stuff listed here too. But the closed exhibits thing is circled, so obviously that's important. But I think all that's really telling me is that, yeah, this is a special exhibit that's just for the rich. And yeah, it's also a replica of Prince Learson's house, who, you know, was the leader of Fynn and all that. So it makes sense if we're stealing a crown from there. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of my only idea on how to solve the puzzle right now. If we get it again, maybe I can try to do that. Unfortunately, we can't do it this time because I drafted it against the wall, basically. But that's like my only idea. Like, oh, you know what? Maybe that's it. Maybe I should try and get the power hammer. Maybe you can break down the wall. Maybe that's it. Maybe you can break down the wall with the power hammer right here. It doesn't look like it's like broken or anything back there. But maybe that would work. Okay, I'll try to get the power hammer again, and we'll see if we can do something with that. I need it again anyway, to be fair, for the, whatever that breakable wall to spiral staircase is, so. Alright, that's probably the day over. Ah, there's the treasure trove. Okay, we got the treasure trove again. I specifically drafted the furnace in the hopes that maybe that will make it a little bit easier to get the closed exhibit, but I think at this point, to make my idea work, we'd have to draft it like over here. So it's gonna be kind of hard to pull off. But maybe? I think I have enough for blue tints because I think we have the sale today. Or am I thinking of something else? I might be thinking of a different run. We've done so many. The true treasure of the trove is not in this room. Okay. Take a picture of the box. Like I said, I feel like the true treasure is whatever we saw down there, the history of Arindia that's hidden deep underground. that they stumbled into, the Arindian ruins. Can I get the dining room, please? Oh, there it is. That's what I need. But I don't need it right there. Actually, I don't even know if that would work or not, because there's a pillar right here, so maybe my idea is stupid. But, I mean, I should try it, I guess. Attic? Drafting studio! Finally! Still didn't get the closed exhibit, but we got this thing again. And I can finally put my hypothesis to test. So, yeah. Yes! Okay, that is a safe. We just need to find a date, and the date is probably April 4th. So... 0404? Zero, 404. Enter. January, February, March, April. And then it says April 4th. Sunday, April 4th. And there's not another thing in here. With dates, is there? Oh, wait. November 7th? November 7th, so 11/07? That's not it either? Does it say what year this is? 11/0. Oh, wait, I'm doing... Would it be... God, I have to use the two different types of dates for work. It's not 07/11, is it? I'm getting my dates mixed up because yeah, I use the American way of doing dates and then the other way of doing dates, and the other way is better, but since I have to use both of them for work, I get mixed up all the time. I feel like there's got to be more going on with this thing. Gotta be something going on with the rest of these things. Anything in here? I don't think so. I don't think so at all. From the purple, dreams of reds and our fears. At the end of the day, color is just another tool. Because the thing is 8 dates solve... Or 8 dates open 8 safes, right? That's the puzzle. But... Don't... know... how, like, which date is right and how I'm supposed to do something with it. Okay, here's an idea. So I've sat here and I've tried the other 2 dates that it shows, and day 1 means nothing. So I'm guessing the number that we need is after 7. If I'm assuming November works, this has to be the puzzle. There's too much going on here. I don't think that other date means anything. So if I'm assuming November is it, and 7 is day 1, if it specifically mentions which day is day 1, I'm thinking the date I need is after it. So it's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. And the only other thing I can think of is, like, paying attention to the objects here. Like, initially what I thought was there's 5 trees. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So November 5th. I don't think that will work. And if it works with my rule, that's before day 1, so that wouldn't work. So let's try 11, 5. Nothing. Okay. Next, there's a ton of apples, and these are red, so maybe that's important. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Yeah, there's too many apples. Those not apples. It's not trees. There's also these things here. So the gates. Maybe there's something with that. So there's 1, 2. They look different too though, because these are like wooden and these are look more metal, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I missed this one. There's not any more like down there or anything, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, let's try that, I guess. That's the only other thing I see in the picture, so... 11... 0, 8... Ooh, that was actually it! Ooh! Tiny letter! Oh my god, that was actually it. Number 5. Okay. I don't know how I was supposed to actually come to that conclusion. I'm thinking it's something to do with finding all the different meanings in 8 dates open 8 safes. And there's probably something hidden in there. I want to say, yeah, Gates was listed in New Clue, but it was Gates with gates, as in the walking gate. So, I don't think that was it. What else would you call those? Like a fence gate? Just gate. That's all I can think of. But, yeah, so there was probably something that could have helped me out there. I didn't think I was... I mean, obviously I knew it needed to use this probably in some way, because... Or potentially both of them. I did have that idea at some point too, using both of them somehow. But yeah, I mean, there was just a bunch of stuff here, and I was like, well, there's a few very noticeable things. I first thought it was the trees, and I also thought there were under 30 apples, but no, there weren't. My final idea probably would have been counting all the apples that are still in the trees, and not counting the ones that are on the ground, and maybe that would have been under 30. But we got it, so... I'll take a picture of this. Uncle, in a few hours we are departing. As planned, we will be taking the old mountainway tunnels to the north. We'll go as far as we can by trolley until the rails give out. Then we'll proceed on foot until we reach the southern border. I've never been as excited, nervous, and heartbroken. I may never know if I've made the right decisions, but I've made the ones I felt my father might have nodded in approval at. I'm leaving a message for Simon here in the safe house. This unhallowed cavern that we have called home for the last year. If something should happen to me, please guide him to this place. Try to show him what these lost days were all for. Safe house. So the station specifically wasn't a safe house, right? I don't think it was a safe house. So that might be a different location. Explain to him, if you can, the intersection between foolishness and doctrine. The thin wire we stood upon, above the world, holding hands and throwing stones, holding hands and throwing stones. In those days, we were guilty of everything. As always, Mary. Okay, that's another letter. That's another letter, not lever. God, my brain's falling apart. It's like almost 1 a.m. now, which isn't super late for me, admittedly, but... I've been streaming for like 3.5 hours, and streaming blueprints for 3.5 hours takes a lot out of me. Okay, so we got the drafting studio. We still don't have the closed exhibit. I was still going because I wanted to try and put my closed exhibit plan into action, but Quite frankly, I don't think I'm going to be able to. I don't have a lot of steps left, and I think I have another run after this in me, but we'll see. Need to go back through your VODs to see if you have the info of the clue that leads to the solution of that puzzle? Yeah, because, like I said, I thought maybe it was something in a new clue. I'm really glad I just, like, counted a bunch of things and just tried that. Because it ended up working out. I just bumbled my way into a solution. Which at this point, I will absolutely fucking take. I guess that's the reward for trying just everything I can think of. To me, dude, but it's really hard. Yeah, I mean, I have so many notes over there. Yeah, we're definitely dead. I have so many notes over there, and there's tons of stuff that I haven't looked at in a long time that's not fresh in my mind, so there could have been a hint for it somewhere, because quite frankly, you could have solved that way earlier. I'm probably really, really late to solving that one. So I probably do have a note or something that would have helped. I have no idea what it would be though. There's so much to filter through. The stuff that's mostly in my head these days is like the what is it? The TVs that we have to look at. There's some TVs we need to look at. In the security room, and it's telling me to delete some stuff for that. There's that. I need to write down my closed exhibit idea. Draft closed exhibit where you can access the wall end, I guess is a way to say it. Access the wall. Need hammer? Question mark? Alright, yeah. But yeah, when I saw that, initially I was like, maybe it's the trees or something. I really thought it was going to be the apples. I frankly did not expect it to actually legitimately be the gates. But we got lucky. I solved a puzzle like that in, what was it, Escape Simulator? Where I just put in, like, I just started bumbling around and doing random things and I solved the puzzle without even actually knowing how to solve the puzzle, just by putting random shit in. So it wouldn't be the first time that I've done something like that. Nor will it probably be the last. I remember I was really bummed in the Escape Simulator one because I was like, oh, I wanted to figure out how to solve the puzzle. With as long as Blueprints has been going on though, I'll take a win when I can get it.